Hello everyone, my name is TimePug and welcome to another TF2 Live Commentary. Today, we're doing something a bit different. So usually I play the game and I just commentate live over what really happens, but today, I want to discuss something with you. Specifically where I've been and also AI, because that's been a big topic recently. So as we all know, hope. As we all know, AI has been getting pretty big recently. It's gotten to a point where people are losing their jobs over AIs. But I've seen there's a lot of fear around the AI thing, like that it will replace all jobs and people. But I don't really think it will, since AI, it's built upon what we humans created in the first place. So it'll never really be able to replace us, because it needs us as some sort of base to work off of. Because without us, they're nothing. So yeah, and then also another thing, I was recently experimenting with an AI called Stable Diffusion. It's an AI made for generating mostly 2D art, though it also works for anything else. And one of the interesting things about it is that you can apply basically this a thing called a model to the AI, and that will change how certain parts of it work, so how it generates the images. So I've experimented with that, and I've found out that if you combine certain models and use specific prompts and stuff, you could actually generate some very interesting images that look really good. So, for example, my profile picture, bit low res up here in the corner, but I made that with an AI, and well, I'm still quite new to the generating stuff thing with AI, so I'm a bit of a noob at it. But with my little experience that I have learned a few bits and pieces of what works and what doesn't. So one, oh, one thing that I've learned is that, uh, so usually okay, so with Stable Diffusion, when you generate your image, what you gotta do is you gotta give the AI a prompt. So basically, you want to describe the image, like what do you want in it, on the top part, and then there's the bottom part for the negative prompt, and that one basically acts as things you want to exclude from the image. So, for example, if you write on the bottom part, uh, I don't know, like cars or shoes, then it won't generate those specific things in the image, which is very helpful if you want to generate something very specific. Like, for example, with my profile picture, I had to add a bunch of negative prompts. Well, a bunch of words to negative prompts. So I had to add things like no, like bad quality or the highly detailed backgrounds and that kind of stuff. And depending on how complicated your prompts are, that'll also determine the generating time. Though probably the biggest factor for the generating is your graphics card. I have an RTX 3060, I believe it was. It's yeah, I guess it's considered beefy, but to me it doesn't really do much, especially with old games like Team Fortress. The best they can really do is run Quake at 60 FPS, which ain't much, and it doesn't even sound impressive considering the game is from what 19. God, what is it? How old is Quake now? It's at least 30 years old, I believe. So maybe 96 or 5 is my guess? I don't really remember. Oh yeah, we're getting really sidetracked here. So what was the point of this whole thing? Yeah, AI is pretty neat, but it won't really replace us. There's a lot of things we can do with AI, and people worry that it will replace us, but it won't. And people have I've noticed that people put too much faith into AI. Like they say that AI can do everything and do it better than humans, but it can't. I think that AI should be used as a tool to assist us in our creative works and other things. It should assist us and maybe give us a base to work upon instead of just making the whole thing. So whenever I see the news, it's always something about people getting laid off because the owners of the company think that AI can do all the work, which usually means a lot of people lose their jobs, and I think this could also kind of mess with the economy. I don't know if it will mess with the economy in the U.S. Since, well, I'm not an American, so I don't know. I'm a dumb European who measures things with centimeters. The system that makes sense. So yeah, well, yeah, that's about it for this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and also another thing, if I missed something or if there's something you want to discuss, then please comment down below and tell me. I might be able to bring it up in the next video. So see ya.